The universe is sending you signs. I want to talk about them. I want to tell you what they mean. And I want you to take a good look and ask yourself what your signs are, because all of us have them. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an amazing life. Fear holds you back. Break through it. It's an illusion. It's a story. A story you're telling yourself, not somebody else. They can tell you a story all they want. You have to believe it. And when you believe it, you create your reality. What happens when you do that? And something happens out here you don't like? That's your sign. This is what you're thinking. This is what you're believing. Now I get people that say, oh, that out there isn't me creating it. No. What you believe and think about it and how you process that is your choice. So you can go into a state of panic and fear, and you can argue with people about how things are, and you're wrong, and I'm so disappointed in you, and you're in total separation. And so the signs are coming back to you that there's conflict and separation, conflict and separation. You're feeling it, you're thinking it, speaking it. Now I have, if you're in Manifest Anything, I just launched my new video series. We're really expanding into the 3 topics. The first one's tap into your power. You're connected to that quantum field. You have to know it. You have to really be aware of that, because every thought is manifesting. Thoughts are things. So the signs are coming back. Now I have a really fun little one about numbers. What is that? That quantum field, that is mathematics, geometry, everything that you can imagine, that all fits perfectly. There's no chaos. There's symmetry in everything. There is nothing but perfection. And that comes down to numbers. So when you see a lot of numbers, you're actually tapping into that power that's talking back to you. It's you, but it's you communicating with yourself. And when the universe is numbers, those signs are coming back to you. Now, I call it the high five number. It just reminds me of a high five. 1111. That's your high five. That's when you really hit it out of the park. I actually have had, after certain videos, like I will shoot a video and I'm thinking, I didn't nail it, you know, I'm just not feeling it. So I walk away for a while and I come back and I'll shoot it, and then I'll go sit at my computer and it'll say 1111. High five, Landria, you nailed it. And that's what you're getting when you see 11. 1111 is your high five from the universe. It's saying, great job. There's nothing between you and that perfect place. And you're connecting to the all-intelligent universe. So when you go into Manifest Anything, and if you guys want to sign up, it's free. We go through all the stages. I talk to you every week about how to tap into your power. The second thing is we break through fear. So if you are in fear mode, separation, pointing fingers, correcting people about stuff that's just meaningless, it really is. Because we're controlling our reality at every moment. If you're doing that, then your environment is sending back your signs that you are in a lower frequency. Because if you're arguing with somebody, that's where you have to be. Now, if somebody says something, they argue with you, you don't have to argue back. That's the control you have with your environment. So you're not going into a negative space. You respect their opinion, but you don't have to correct them. And I'm so disappointed in you. I get that once in a while on my channel. I'm disappointed in you. I'm like, really? Wait, like, you know, if you have all the answers, tell me, because we're all going to line up around the block to get them, and none of us does. Because everybody's right. So when you're shipping out all your chosen realities and thoughts and beliefs, signs are coming back to you. If you wanted a certain job and you didn't get it, That is not like punishment or you're a victim. It's a sign. Things were not in alignment. Who got that job was perfectly aligned for it. And by the way, it may not be the right job. So let's say it's a job that's not so great and it ends up to not be yours, and that's great. You weren't in alignment with it because maybe it was on a lower frequency. Did you ever think of that? Yeah, because later on, maybe that job ends up to be, obsolete. And you would have been hanging out there and something else comes along for you that's much better. This is when we have to let go. So after we tap into our power, we break through fears, because those thoughts are creating into that massive power that you are totally in control of. And the third thing that we do, we activate our magic. That's when you've got no barriers. You know that you're doing it all. You take responsibility. You're watching those signs. It's coming back. Oops, there we go. Lesson to learn. Something got triggered. Okay, human being, let's work with that. And so you activate your magic, because now I know that I'm doing everything and I know that I can create anything. And so that thought now brings what you desire. You got to break through the fear. If you're in breakthrough fear, and if you guys take my class, you know how powerful it is. You get out of the way of all this stuff you've been told. If it shows up, you know what to do with it. So it just doesn't trigger you anymore. And that's when you activate your magic. So come on over to Manifest Anything. I take you through all the stages, redoing all those videos, because I want to take you deeper into it because you're ready. So the universe is math, numbers. Have you ever seen the crop circles? They are absolutely perfect. And all of the math that is in there is absolutely so meaningful and so deep beyond what we imagine. The pyramids, everything, right? So signs, you're getting them every day. So if you say nothing's happening, you're not connected to the quantum field in the way you believe you are. You're telling yourself that you're not the quantum field and that you're limited and that it's not all intelligent. So it stops talking to you. I know, does this make sense? Oh, I'm stressing out and worried, why isn't this happening? And the quantum field's saying, okay, you don't think that you're connected. So let's stop talking because you don't believe that we exist. The quantum field, which is you. So you actually control the silence that you believe is happening. All intelligence, everything, the chair, everything is all intelligent. Not intelligent like the way you think as a human. Intelligence beyond our comprehension, because everything's a vibration. That's what makes it look different than from one another. And we get to choose our frequency. What's our frequency? Whether we feel happy or sad, high or low, giving or stingy, judgment or total compassion and love and respect. Those are all frequencies. So whatever you choose in there is your sign. So when people are looking for butterflies, instead of, the job that you didn't get or something that happened you think is bad, those signs are there's something else for you. What is it? There's something to learn here. What is it? There you go. Does this make sense? So I wanted to share with you guys, we have a limited amount of time for you to come over and work with us, because I am actually now contracting as a coach in the influencer area of, how do you get your voice heard out there? I help people to get their word out there in a positive way. And this is just the internet training. These are free videos. This is not the training, but they're free videos. It tells you how it works. Access new tools. What are you holding back on? What are you holding back on? Why? The sign is, okay, limitations, limitations, limitations. I never get to seem to get anywhere. Why? There you go, you just did it. You're doing it. Listen to yourself. Limitations. Sign up for Manifest Anything, and I have new courses. I'm actually doing one-on-one coaching. If you go to landriaonkka.com, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff. But I would really love for you to consider coming over to the Miracle Membership. It's monthly, it's super cheap, and I'm teaching the Master Key system in there. We go into the consciousness of all power. And you'll get a free master class included with it every month. And then we have a private room we go in, chit chat with each other, send each other blessings, because there's power in numbers, my friend. Let's take it up a notch. No more arguing. This is how things are. You're all gods, but you aren't the God. So you get to choose your reality and I get to choose mine. Celebrate it, because you're amazing. But I suspect now you're ready to choose something just a little less painful. Yeah, let's go into the new earth together. It's happening. We're already going into golden era. Some people don't think so because they're not creating that for themselves. You hold that power. You're absolutely wonderful, amazing, perfect light being. There's no one above you that knows more or less than you. We all possess that power. Let's start using it wisely. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Please subscribe, share my videos, and if you like the video, I would like a thumbs up. Gives me guidance as to what you like, and I can deliver more positive messages for you. Namaste.